Welcome Capricorn to your weekly reading. This is for the 18th to the 25th of August. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Capricorn, I'm starting off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Capricorn, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's go ahead now and get your oracle card message for the week. Just want to see what Capricorn's message is, please. And you have, it's not your fault. Now Capricorn, when we get this message, it's not your fault, and it tells us that no matter what you would have done, it would not have prevented this from happening. So let us see where this is coming through for you. At the beginning of the week, we are seeing 8 of Wands and the 10 of Cups coming in. This is incredibly auspicious. We are seeing, my dear Capricorns, that as you start this week, you've got this energy of 8 of Wands, and here we almost have this fireworks energy. It tells me that something wonderful and big is coming in that brings you to 10 of Cups, which is the happily ever after card. You're getting a wish fulfillment. Something is coming about. It's coming in quick, it's coming in fast, and before you know it, you're going to be in the energy of, I cannot believe this just happened. Now Capricorn, this could be anything. It could be that your significant other proposes to you out of the blue. It could be that at the beginning of the week, your boss calls you in and says, Capricorn, you know that relocation to that country that you've wanted for so many months? I've decided to give it to you. Can you pack your bags and be organized within 2 to 3 weeks? This is the energy, my dear Capricorns, of hearing really wonderful news. This, my dear Capricorns, of course, will come through in an area that is very relevant and significant to you, but we do see something quite wonderful kicking off the week. Now let us move on and see what your possible challenges are, and we've got Hanged Man and the 2 of Wands. Now Capricorn, what we are seeing here is directly connected to it's not your fault. What we see is that you had an idea or a plan in the recent past, something you gave a lot of attention to, and it could have been where you wanted to take a certain direction in your life. It could have been something to do with traveling or moving. It could have had something to do with buying a high-ticket item or buying a home or renovating a home. This could have been anything, but I do feel you put a lot of time and energy into planning whatever this is. Something happened in this particular area where all of a sudden this plan just came to a complete halt. So you went from all this planning and thinking and organizing into Hanged Man's energy. Like somebody just pressed stop or delete. Nothing came of it. So the energy here I'm seeing, Capricorn, you could have had a wonderful idea, say to start something on your own. Say you wanted to start selling something that you do really well. Perhaps you bake the most delicious cheesecake. And everywhere you go, people are asking you to bring your cheesecake. And people phone you up and ask you to make it for them. And so you came to the decision, you know what, it might be a great idea if I start selling my cheesecakes. And you thought about it and you planned it and you organized it, how you would do it while still working or how it would fit in to your everyday activities. And it just could have happened that somebody in your area opened up a bakery and they are baking a very similar cheesecake. And so all of a sudden, this wonderful plan you had went nowhere. Now you're being told very simply and beautifully that what happened over here, Capricorn, was not your fault. Sometimes things happen that are out of our hands. Who could have foreseen that somebody was going to open up a bakery selling a similar cheesecake to yours that would be real competition? So all you need to do now is be easy and gentle on yourself. And perhaps, my dear Capricorns, if you still want to look at doing something, maybe go back to the drawing board. Maybe there's something else you can make, bake, or create that will still give you this excited feeling. But this, what happened over here, is not your fault. And it's coming up under a possible challenge because you're being asked now to release yourself out of hanged man energy. Don't hold yourself back from trying something new and looking at other opportunities. Just understand it was not meant to be and move through it. Now let us move on and see what King of Wands and King of Pentacles is all about for you, that is sitting under messages and advice from Spirit. Now, Capricorn, we are seeing you come through under this message as King of Pentacles. It does not matter if you're masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Pentacles I'm speaking about. And we see somebody else coming through as King of Wands. Same sort of thing. Does not matter if they're masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Wands we're speaking about. Spirit wants you to know that this week you are going to be coming into contact with somebody, my dear Capricorns, who is going to impact or play a significant role in your life. Now you're both presenting as kings, so we know that you are both strong and empowered in your own right. Now, King of Wands could be anybody, my dear Capricorns. As I mentioned, this could be somebody new coming in, so this could be a new romantic partner. This could be a new boss you interview with. This could be somebody you meet as a potential friend when you go to yoga or when you go to your book club. This could be somebody already in your life, Capricorn. This could be that boss that gives you the promotion and the relocation. This could be your significant other asking you now to make a lifestyle change. Maybe they suggest you move to a new city or country that's going to change your life significantly. This message is coming through because Spirit wants you to pay attention to what King of Wands is coming through with, because it's going to impact your life in a very positive way. Because as we move on to the end of the week, we are seeing the Lovers coming through. Now the Lovers here is speaking to us of this connection. Now it doesn't only have to be a romantic love connection. The Lovers here is speaking to us of a relationship that is deep, that is strong, that is unique, and that could have soulmate and twin flame energy around it. So we see that once our King of Wands comes into your life, my dearest Capricorns, this connection is either going to ignite in a way you're going to be amazed, or it's going to get stronger than ever. But what we do see is that King of Wands is about to take you, my dear Capricorns, on a really exciting journey. It's something new, it's something exciting, and Six of Swords tells us it's going to be so good for you. You're able to leave something behind, something perhaps you have outgrown, or something perhaps that was just not working for you any longer, and you move forward with King of Wands. A really exciting and strong week for you. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.